we saw Taylor Swift in Philly opening night. It was crazy.
Yeah. It was just a perfect night, a core memory for me.
That was a core memory.
So let's like talk it through.
Okay.
We got there early.
Yeah,
well, you got there really early.
We got there really early because we drove and we tailgated. I
Yes.
drove with my sister and our friend, and we were there almost all day. We got there at like 1:45 p.m.
Icons.
It was so fun though.
Yeah.
And there was Swifties everywhere. There were so many people when we got there too.
Really?
We were far from the first people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because the merch line was crazy, I'm sure, like all day.
Yeah.
So if you wanted merch, you had to get there super early. But then, the tailgating was so fun. Just like listening to music, dancing, pics.
And everyone who walked by, it's just like so crazy thinking that everyone who's there likes Taylor just as much as we do.
Yeah.
Or for the most part. I'm sure some people aren't as into it, but it's so weird thinking about how much I like her music and like consider myself one of her biggest fans or whatever because I grew up with her and like whatever. But everyone feels that way.
I know. Because she said that line in the concert where, you know, she's been doing this for 17 years. And I'm like, holy crap, like I've really been around for most of that.
I know.
And that's crazy.
I know. It's so insane that she has that many fans.
Yeah.
Like, that are ride or die for her.
Right.
It's mind-blowing.
Like, just all the little quirks, too, of, like, being in the fandom. Like, the 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch.
I know. I love it,
like,
though.
Everyone just gets it.
I know. I love it. It was so fun. And then everyone walking by, that's what I was going to say, like at the tailgate, everyone that walks by you is wearing the cute outfit and everyone's just looking at each other's outfits. And then I didn't know that this was a thing, but everyone was trading friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, but then funnily enough, I was listening to an Eras Tour recap on the way here. And the girl made kind of like the obvious point of it's because of the line. So yeah. And I didn't even put that together. I'm like, oh, this is just a fun, cute thing people do for no reason. But I'm like, it's because of that lyric, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I knew that was why people were doing the bracelets, but I didn't know the trading was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
People were walking around the parking lot like for the sole reason of going up to people and trading.
Is that a TikTok thing?
I don't know. I've never seen that.
I don't either.
Yeah, but it was cute. It was fun. When we first got there, we were talking to the girls that were in the car next to us, and these two little girls were walking by with their dad, and then they walked by, like paced by us like probably 4 times.
Aww.
And the dad was kind of like, go say hi. And then they came up to us and they were like, do you guys want to trade friendship bracelets?
That's so cute.
And I was like, yes, of course.
Yeah,
like they were so cute. And I was like, that was so sweet that they were, I guess, a little bit nervous to ask.
Yeah.
And then their dad was with them. So cute.
That's crazy that it's some people's first Taylor concert.
Yeah.
And like they're just so young and just getting into her now.
I know.
Like, wow.
It's wild that, I don't know, I've gone to a few of her tours, and it's weird because when you're in the moment, you're like, oh, this is so real, and like there's so much emotion. But then when you leave, like you don't remember usually the entire thing. Like right now we remember the entire thing because it was last night, but I have core memories from each of the tours where I'm like, oh, I will not forget that exact song or part of the show.
Yeah.
And we were talking about surprise songs at the tailgate, and Katie was saying that the songs from Reputation tour that she did surprise, and I was like, wait, there were surprise songs?
Yeah,
like I don't even remember what songs she
either.
sung as a surprise.
I don't either. Yeah, Reputation though was such a good tour.
Oh my god, Reputation.
Like, that's I think that's my favorite Taylor album though.
I think it's mine too.
Yeah.
It might be. I love it.
Same. Love. Have
so
never gotten
good.
tired of it.
When she played Ready for It and Don't Blame Me last night.
Full body chills.
Yes. Even Look What You Made Me Do.
Yeah, that was good.
The first time I ever heard Look What You Made Me Do, when it was released as a single before that album, I thought the song was so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so weird. This is not like her.
Right.
And then the line where she's like, oh, the old Taylor can't come to the phone. She's dead. I'm like, Taylor, are you good? What is happening here?
I know.
Now I live for that song.
It was ahead of its time, but
I think it was.
Yeah. At the time though, I was like confused at first, but it took like a week, and then I was like, you know what? I'm so here for this era. It's so different, and like the bass.
Yeah.
And Katie and I have said this since like that time, that we were just like always so like respectful of Reputation when people weren't, because it got so much hate.
It got
and such
so
bad
much hate.
reviews.
Yeah.
And we were just here for it from day one, and we're like so proud of that. Yeah.
I didn't like the song until the album came out. And then there was a couple songs on the album that the first time I heard them, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it real.
Yeah, it's okay.
I didn't love them. One of them being I Did Something Bad. I'm like, this song is just not good. Now, one of my favorite songs of hers ever.
I love that for you. A Journey.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. One of my favorite songs. I play it on piano and I just like slam the keys.
Yes!
Like, it's so fun. Yeah. I love Reputation.
What was your favorite era of the night, would you say, from the show?
Okay, tour spoilers.
Well, yeah.
I was really looking... Yeah, true. Obviously. I was really looking forward to Speak Now. And she only did one song from
I know.
Speak Now.
We were saying that.
That was sad. And then she didn't play anything from debut.
True.
Not one song.
True.
So I was kind of sad about that. Favorite though, see, I love Reputation and that set was amazing, but I did just see the tour.
Yeah.
So I was excited to hear new songs that I've never heard live. The Folklore one was so good. The way she just pranced around the stage.
Oh, love. And like the house and Folklore behind Reputation is my favorite album. I like no skips for me on that album. So I was living for August, but like not to spoil, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like she did so much from Folklore and
so much.
It was all so good. August, I lost my mind. Like my friend next to me was like, you were living your best life.
Oh,
I was like, Mom.
That's so cute.
But yeah, I would say we were doing a little brunch recap this morning of the show. We were saying how Red was kind of disappointing just because she only played like the hit singles from Red. And I feel like she could have left one of the singles off and done like Holy Ground or something that's like a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she needed to do like all three of the singles that she chose, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't hate it, obviously was living for every second, but just like looking back.
I'm going to look at Red album right now and say what I would have preferred.
Also, State of Grace is probably my favorite Taylor song behind August.
That's such a good song.
But I get why she didn't do that one because it's such a long song and like if you're doing All Too Well, a minute version, that just takes up like a lot of the Red set list, I guess.
I would have rathered her not sing 22 just because it's like, it's just a pop song.
I know.
But even though pop music is my favorite music and all her pop albums are like my favorites, but I don't know. I would have loved to hear I Almost Do, but it's all so sad at the same time. So I'm like,
that would be a good surprise song though. I wonder if she'll do that throughout.
She probably will, or if she hasn't already.
Yeah. We also won with surprise songs.
Oh my God. Like. Our surprise songs, Gold Rush and Come Back Be Here.
That was so good.
We were texting the night before and I'm like, I would pass out for Gold Rush.
Yeah. Yeah, you did say that.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Oh.
I can't believe it.
I thought she would sing 7, but it's okay. Because we got the spoken word little moment. Yeah. That was fine.
7's such a good song. Oh my God, when she sung Betty.
And Blake Lively was at her show, you guys.
Yes, Blake Lively and the kids. And she gave them a little shout out without outing them. Yeah. Like she didn't make it seem like they were there.
Right.
But she was like, I based the characters in these songs on people in my life that I love dearly.
That was really
and then she
cute.
said her name or all their names.
Yeah.
So cute. And Betty is low-key a jam.
Yeah, it is.
When James is on her doorstep.
Yep.
And then he's like, kiss me in front of all your stupid friends. And when you kiss me, will it be just like I dreamed you? Frick.
You guys, not okay. Not okay.
Chills.
Full body chills.
I really want to do album reviews on our YouTube channel and just go through every song on every album and talk about the lyrics.
Break it down. Yeah. Okay, we should do that.
Okay, because when my friend and I were painting my house last summer, we were listening to Taylor on repeat and just every single line just hits different.
Yeah, it does.
She's so good.
I thought that after 1989 because I low-key forgot about that album. I was like, we were nearing the end of the show and I'm like, wait, she only has Midnights left.
I had the exact same experience.
Yes. And then she came out with 1989 and I'm like, oh yeah.
I literally didn't even remember it existed.
I know. But then I'm like having this like resurgence with the album of like, wait, Style is such a hit.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Blank Space.
So good.
Oh, so good. I'm going to have to listen to that on my way home, I think.
I did not like that she sung Shake It Off.
I didn't
I mean, it was like, of course you're gonna sing it. Yeah. Not that I'm trying to hate on her because it's like, who cares what I like. But I'm low-key surprised that she sings that many like pop hits hits.
I know.
Or when I say pop hits, I mean like radio hits.
Yeah.
Like everyone on earth knows this. Everyone on earth.
Yeah. Almost.
Knows the song Shake It Off. And it's like if you're going to her concert, you don't need to hear Shake It Off.
I agree.
But does she think about that? Or is she just like, oh, it's a radio hit, so I need to sing it?
But, like, I don't know, everyone that goes to these concerts, I guess not everyone, that's the thing. Like, we think everyone's such a deep cut, like, fan. But the reality is there's probably a lot of people that want to hear Shake It Off 22.
Right.
Who have never been to her show before.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I'm like, maybe next tour she'll skip Shake It Off.
I feel like she's sung Shake It Off on every tour, right?
Yeah, she has. Because she did sing it on Reputation.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but I could, care to not hear it again.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel that way, and this is probably not a popular opinion, about Love Story.
Really? Okay.
I just don't love Fearless in general. So, like, I don't know. I didn't need to hear Love Story because I've seen her for Speak Now, 1989, Reputation, and she has sung Love Story for every one of those tours.
She's never gonna not sing it, though.
I know.
That is like... This is a really weird comparison, but I was talking to my sister about the set list and everything, and she didn't want to know any of the songs beforehand, and then we were talking about it after, and I was like, but there's some songs that you just know that she's gonna sing every single time. I'm honestly surprised that Shake It Off is one of them, but Love Story is 100% one of them. It's be
just
like
not my favorite.
It's not my favorite, but I get down to it live. But it's like any iconic band, like Coldplay isn't going to tour and like not sing Fix You and The Scientist.
Or Viva La Vida.
Viva La Vida. That's probably the top.
I feel the same about them because I've seen them live and I'm like, I just don't need to hear Viva La Vida. Like, I don't.
But it would be like if Fleetwood Mac toured or Stevie Nicks and they didn't sing Dreams.
Right.
It's like,
I know.
I'm sure there's some people that don't like that song, but there's a reason why that's their most iconic song.
True. I don't know. Something to think about, Taylor, if you're listening.
I know. I'm like, do we need to have Shake It Off in that category of like iconic
see, that's
songs?
True. Because Love Story, I understand. Like, I may not love it, but I understand.
Yeah.
Shake It Off, I feel like as a fandom, people don't love it.
No, I never listen to that song. The only time I hear that song is if I'm at like a wedding or something like that and it's a DJ playing it.
Exactly.
It's 100% a skip every single time I listen to her music.
Yeah. And This Love too, but she didn't play that. We were worried about that for a surprise song.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. And if I get hate, I get hate. You're allowed to hate on music of your favorite artist and not like every song.
Yeah.
This Love is a terrible song.
I hate it
so bad. The lyrics are so dumb. Some of my friends.
Not us going in right now.
I know. Taylor Swift is horrible. No, I'm just kidding. I just don't like the song. It's not good.
It's objectively not good. Like, I think most people can just agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
But then they chose it for The Summer I Turned Pretty, that series.
Oh, did they?
They chose it for the trailers and the teasers and everything. I didn't hate it in that version, but it's just not a good song. I never listened to it. And I feared that would be the surprise song.
Yeah, same.
But that's why I was making myself feel better at the tailgate when you and Katie were talking about that there were surprise songs during Reputation. And I'm like, I loved that tour and I could not tell you one of them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it really doesn't matter what your surprise songs are that much.
Right.
If you don't like them. But anyway, my friend Kaylee, who I was sitting with, Rebecca and I did not sit together. Sadly, we could not all get tickets together. But Kaylee and I were like, remember what this feels like in the moment?
Yeah.
Because you always look back on like videos and tours and it's like, can you feel what it is like to be in the stadium, looking around, like hearing the words? And so I was really
remember
I was really, really trying to be so present. Yeah. And I did film some of the songs, some of my favorites, but I filmed our reactions to not a lot of them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. I just like held my phone out like this while we were dancing. And I did it when she came out for the first time. Aww. And just seeing our reactions. Yeah. And then us just like being together and dancing and singing. I was so happy I did that. Yeah. And I was watching them in my bed, like literally smiling and laughing. And I'm like,
that's a good idea.
Love that I have these, like our faces and our reactions. And they were so cute. And I was like, I wish I recorded us more.
Right. I wish I did that now that I'm thinking about it.
Next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was so cute. And it was just so fun.
It was so fun. All the outfits and the transitions. The one where she dove.
Yes. How?
She dove.
I would be so scared.
I know. And she pretend swam.
Like the hole that she jumped into.
Yeah.
Did not seem big.
I know, but then I guess like obviously on stage it's probably massive.
But
true. To us it like looks so small.
Right.
I'm like, don't die.
That's a good point. Yeah. And then I'm guessing there's like a huge mattress or something there.
Yeah.
Or like a foam pit or something.
Probably like a foam.
Okay.
Something or other.
So cool.
So cool.
The stage itself was mind-blowing.
Yeah. It was really well done.
It was so seamless. I was shocked that technology like exists.
I know.
The way it just opened and then it shut and it looked untouched.
And the one part during Reputation, was it during Don't Blame Me, where she had the lights that like went all the way up into the sky?
Oh my gosh.
I was like, ma'am.
It was so cool. It was ethereal.
It was next level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be hard to top that moving forward for artists touring.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like she just sets the standard every time.
I do feel like, though, her concerts are different. I don't even feel like they're a concert.
Yeah.
They are just a show. And
spectacle.
I feel like, like I think that's the difference between her and many other artists. Like if you go and see a concert, that's not what you're getting.
Right.
But I feel like she just is a performer. She's not just a singer.
Yeah. I feel like
just a singer. Not saying other people are just a singer.
Yeah, right.
Every other concert is amazing too, but like she just does a different
level.
Experience. Yeah.
Like the only other people on her level are probably Beyonce, Lady Gaga, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I did see some visuals from the Renaissance tour, not to pivot, but like that's also like on Taylor's level, I would say.
I've never seen either of them. I want to see
I haven't
Beyonce,
either,
though.
but I would love to see Beyonce this tour with Renaissance. I love that album.
I like it. I've only listened to it a couple times, but I like some of the songs. It's not my favorite album.
For like going to a club. Not that I've heard it in a club yet, so they should work on that.
DJs get on it.
But that's kind of like what it's for, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and we have to talk about the Maddie Healy of it all.
Oh my God. So true. I just got distracted by this.
Oh, yes.
The lights, the blinking lights, so cute.
Yeah. So cool.
I saw on TikTok that, so they gave the bracelets that light up. I really think Coldplay was the first band to do that.
I think they were.
So
Not to say that so like definitively, but I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah. So Taylor's been copying Coldplay the entirety of her career, obviously. I saw on TikTok that you were supposed to give these back and they were like, oh, there's bins to throw them in and they recycle them. I searched far and wide for those bins.
I didn't see bins.
There was not one bin.
I think I saw that at Reputation where they had giant bins.
Yeah, they did.
But I don't think here they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I felt bad about it.
Unless it was maybe at like one exit.
That's pointless, though. Yeah. Okay, so don't hate on me for keeping the bracelet.
Yeah.
And the Maddie Healy of it all.
I was sitting next to a friend of mine who also loves the 1975, and at first during Phoebe Bridgers' set, he was playing guitar, and we were like, wait, is that Maddie Healy?
You recognized him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm a huge 1975 girly, so I saw the hair and I'm like, and the cameraman wasn't really focusing on him so much. He would stay on Phoebe and then stay on the backup vocalist, but then to Maddie it was like, mm-mm. So we were like, no. But then throughout the set we were like, yeah, that's him, for sure. And then he came out, or no,
she said his name.
Yeah, and then she said his name. Well, she had to.
What do you mean she had to?
Well, because she was introducing everyone. Okay. So it was she had to say who that guy was.
Yeah.
But I'm just there's no way they're not dating.
When she said his name and they showed him, I didn't really remember what he looked like. His hair just looked longer. And I only saw him for a split second on the screen. And I was like, that didn't really look like him or what I thought he looked like. And then she said his name, everyone cheered, and Kaylee was like, oh, why? What happened? Why is everyone cheering? And I'm like, she just said that was Maddie Healy, but I think I heard her wrong. And I was like, I had to have heard her wrong.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but everyone cheered. And then I'm in my head and I'm like, this just didn't look like him to me.
Yeah.
And then I went out to the bathroom, saw another one of our friends on the concourse. She's like, oh my God, did you see Maddie Healy? And I was like, no, that wasn't him. And she's like, yes, it was.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
She's like, I saw him with my eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how I didn't recognize him, but crazy.
Crazy.
I also was like, I didn't believe it because it's so wild to think that he was there.
I know. He's also so famous in his own right.
Yes.
And he was just there.
He's so famous.
So talented.
And the fact that the rumors, I don't know why she would be entertaining dating rumors at this point in her life.
I know. So blatantly. Just having a guy she's rumored to date with, kind of on tour with her low-key.
Yeah. She doesn't need more press about the tour.
Yeah.
I feel like she's just smart enough and knows the media well enough that she knows what having him there will do.
I know.
And why would she want that if she actually was mourning a breakup and single and not interested in him.
And also, side note, Katie and I were saying, like, the way the songs that she chose, particularly for Evermore, it's like so breakup heavy songs. Like Tolerate It was such a choice.
Oh,
and then
true.
I don't know if you noticed, but like the backup visuals for Delicate was like shattered glass.
No.
And Delicate is kind of like, I feel like one of the first songs she wrote about Joe, allegedly.
Really?
So it's like, I don't know, like the tour set list was just so like breakup-y, if you think about it. Besides like Red, I guess, because that was not about Joe. But like the ones that aren't, the albums that were during when she was dating Joe, I feel like were so like breakup songy.
Tolerate It was definitely a choice because that is a song that I feel like flies under the radar for people that aren't deep like album fans.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
But if you like think about it through the lens of like she just went through a breakup, I'm like, damn, this boy hurt her.
She doesn't seem hurt at all. I
know she doesn't, but like,
yeah.
And for Lover too, I just feel like it was such a short set list for Lover. But maybe
she sung 4 songs off Lover though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I know what I just said doesn't make sense though because she's a performer, like she is an actress in a sense.
Yeah.
So obviously she's not going to be sad on stage and she's not going to be sad like on social media and that's the only time we really see her. But
maybe she really is like in love with Maddie Healy and happy.
True.
And just living life. But I also wanted to say when Phoebe came on for Nothing New, because I'm not the biggest Phoebe stan, like maybe now I will become a Phoebe stan, but like that was just like, I don't know, I was enthralled by that performance.
Them together is amazing.
Amazing. It was one of my favorite moments of the night and I just like never really thought about that moment for me. Like I love Nothing New, but like I was just like, wow, core memory.
I love that song because of one line and it's in the first verse and when Taylor goes, I know it's sad, but this is what I think about. And I was like, wait, that hits so hard because like being vulnerable for a second. Sometimes when I feel very lonely, especially if I'm like drinking or something, I will be like very sad.
Yeah.
And then I hear that line and I'm like, I know it's sad, but this is what I think about. And I'm just like, fuck.
She just said it.
I'm like, that is exactly how I feel. Because then I tell my friends, I'm like, oh yeah, like it doesn't even matter. Like, but I was just like crying over this thing, like again or still or whatever. And then my friends will be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like just caring so deeply. And I'm just like, yeah, I know it's sad, but this is what I think about.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
It's just like straight up. You know, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to get over it, but it's sad right now.
Yeah. No, that was a moment.
Hearing that line, I'm like, I screamed it.
Yeah, I know.
And their voices together,
perfection.
So good. Like Phoebe's voice a little bit deeper. It's like just a little bit raspy. Mm-hmm. Taylor's voice naturally higher. Together,
like incredible.
So good.
Just perfection.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It was very good.
It was such a good show.
It was so fun.
And like ending with Karma. And I thought of you because of I guess we never filmed a TikTok, but I just feel like that's like a song that we like love. And I was like,
Ending with Karma was ethereal.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
The jackets. I want one of those fringy, fun jackets.
The outfits were amazing.
Amazing.
They're all, I didn't realize this, but they're all like designer outfits.
Yeah,
like,
I
these
think
really amazing fashion houses design them.
I think Louboutin maybe is like the designer for this tour or something.
Oh,
there's
all
like
of them.
One designer, I don't know if it's him, but who designed all the outfits.
I'm going to look it up because I just looked at their Instagram, but I'm blanking on who it was. I don't think it was Louboutin. I feel like it was like, it wouldn't have been
Dior, maybe.
Oh, it's Versace.
Oh, interesting.
And then
I guess that makes sense. It's very sparkly.
Yeah. Oh wait, Roberto. Oh, there might be more than one.
Okay.
Versace, Roberto Cavalli, and Oscar de la Renta.
Wow.
Yeah. Iconic.
To be her. Yeah.
I know. I mean, at the same time though, it's like, what else?
Yeah, what else?
She needs the best of the best.
Yeah.
The outfits are amazing.
I want to be a Karma dancer for Halloween.
You should.
Just like with the sparkly fringy jacket and the boots and the little number.
You should.
Okay.
Rebecca and I are huge fashion girlies, and I love haute couture. Mm-hmm. It is just so, it's art to me.
It's art, yeah.
That is like the highest form of art to me, is haute couture. I love high fashion.
Yes.
That's just like so well designed, like Schiaparelli. Like that, Schiaparelli is everything.
Everything.
Anyway.
You would rock a Schiaparelli number.
My dream. I love talking about like tour fashion.
Yeah.
And like costumes on stage. Like I am obsessed with everything Dua Lipa wears.
Yeah, Dua's good.
Her tour outfits, like that one outfit.
She was Versace too.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing she ever wore was Versace.
Mm-hmm.
It was that, like, it was a bodysuit, but it's like black and it has cutouts on it.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And then so the back doesn't have an ass, so
Yeah.
it looks like it's assless chaps.
Yeah.
It is so pretty and like
so cool.
just the costume itself is beautiful. And then she is so stunning and beautiful and just perfect body.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, those fucking assless chaps. And then wasn't until probably a year after I saw her wearing that I found out that it's not actually assless chaps. It's skin colored clothing.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like, of course they're not showing that much skin when they're dancing with their legs all over on stage.
Yeah.
And I saw a video of Taylor Swift dancing on the ground with like her legs open. And it was like a close up. I think she changed some of the camera angles after the first night because there was a video of her. It was when she was dancing on the chair.
Vigilante.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Vigilante. That was such a good number.
Remember when she like drops it on the chair and then she like body rolls her ass up behind her, looking over her shoulder?
Yeah.
Look it up, you guys, if you haven't seen a video of it or haven't seen it in person. But the first night of the tour, I think they zoomed in, like the close-up was like on her upper body.
Oh.
And then the second night of the tour,
Yeah.
it was no longer that.
She's like, nope.
Yeah. And the comments were like, she knew that this was about to go viral and she cut it out before. But anyway, the video of her dancing with the bodysuit, there is like 2 inches of fabric, black fabric in her crotch. And it's like shocking to see. Like
for Taylor.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like a little much.
Yeah.
All the comments were like, the trust that she has in that bodysuit.
Right.
Or like every comment was like, the whole crowd would have seen my blank space. Or like the whole crowd would have seen my wildest dreams. Like, my vigilante shit would have been hanging out if that was me. It was so funny. But
it was so good.
Yeah. But then people were like, guys, just so you know, it's nude color tights. Like there is no chance of anything slipping. And I'm like, okay, that makes way more sense.
It's probably like triple nude tights.
Yeah, that's what they said. It's like at least double. It's like standard for costumes like that. And I'm like, wow, the more you know.
They thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor's not letting anything slip.
No, hell no. Okay, let's talk about vigilante shit. One of the greats.
And I read this thing, maybe it was on TikTok, where it was like she definitely made, or she knew that like it was the cringiest song on the album, so she said never mind, or like something like that.
Oh, I do not think it's the cringiest
song. Oh, really?
Because you?
Yeah, I don't love it. And when I just did my ranking, it's like a TikTok trend where you rank Midnights, and my friend and I like put it as one of the best. But now the tour has like changed my mind because like the way she performed it was just, it made it like so cool.
Yeah.
You know? And now I'm like rethinking how of my opinion of vigilante shit.
I think if her not theory, but statement about all of the songs on Midnights were written in other eras. Did you hear that? And then
maybe.
they came out.
Okay.
That's what I thought that.
It's like a theory.
I thought that she said something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then people were like, oh, this song would have been on this album. This would have been here.
Oh,
people were like, vigilante shit would have been on Reputation.
Yeah.
And it would have been in the first 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
Along with Don't Blame Me.
Right.
I Did Something Bad.
True.
Ready for It. And it would have fit in so well.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe she didn't include it because it's very similar to I Did Something Bad sound, and like the lyrics aren't exactly similar, but it's like very similar vibe. So maybe that's why she cut it. But I don't know why. I really feel like I'm not a vengeful, spiteful person. I don't care to get revenge. I don't play games with people. But my favorite songs by her are literally I Did Something Bad, Look What You Made Me Do, Vigilante Shit, like No Body, No Crime.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, what is
No
wrong
Body,
with
No
me?
Crime.
Like, nothing gets me more hype than fucking like, I never trust a narcissist, but they love me. So I fly them all around the world, and I'll let them think they saved me. They never see it coming what I do next. This is how the world works. Now all he thinks about is me.
It's like the fantasy, though. Yeah.
And I'm like, imagine being that powerful. I'm like, yes, okay, maybe I'll enter some toxic relationships. Who knows?
And on the subject of toxic relationships, today's episode.
Yeah, should we actually talk about what people subscribe to this channel for?
No, but that was a good recap.
Yes.
Our fans will love it.
Yeah.
That's what they came here for. Let's be real.
Yeah. I would love to do more content. Rebecca and I have been talking a lot about other content that we're going to do on this channel. So
we're cooking it up.
Yes. I don't know, though, if we should put it on this channel or put it on a different channel. I don't know. Maybe we can put some stuff out and then gauge the vibe.
For now, it could be like a way to just
see what other people want or what else we can do that's fun.
What resonates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think bonus content is good.
Yeah.
People don't mind it. They want to know the hosts.
True. So keep an eye out for possible bonus content.
Yeah.